Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the Willers Podcast. You know, my pops. I told you my pops survived, so he's getting this rest. He goes in and out. He comes back for the fight and goes back in like, yeah, son, it's time to go on back out. I gotta fuel back up. I be like, yeah. I say, hey man, you wanna go in the house? You wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I wanna hang out with you. What are you talking about, man? Like I got this big, beautiful, comfortable home, and like I got the man cave. So it's like pops be like, "You don't understand, son. I know what he's saying. Like I want to feel your energy, what you do every day, how you get in, like how you do this podcast that you do, how you go on, like." Oh shit, that went off. Wait. Oh shit, hold on. My shit done went not right. What's up? Talking about my shit on YouTube ain't functioning right. Wake it back up. Back up. Get that right. Get that live. Yeah, let me confirm that. I just noticed that shit. I'm glad I caught it. I'm glad I got to see that. Okay, got my shit back together. It was necessary. All right, yeah, we back. We back in effect. Okay, my apologies, my people. But yeah, it's late and it's Saturday, and what I'm trying to help you understand is like where your sleep system. I know that sounds weird, but I am what you call a person that has PTSD, and the reason why I can pull on long nights sometimes because I served 8 years in the Marine Corps and I'm a combat veteran. So, due to the fact that I can give you nights that where I am not even, I'm just charged, it's simply because my brain goes into cycles that can stay up and have muscle memory and download in real time, and I can't do anything about it. So I have to be constructive with my time and my mind in order to be able to, just like I'm doing right now, share with you. I'm not the only person that's like this either. See, as a Marine, I'm glad that I have a plethora of support systems in my brother that can really attest to what I'm telling you. See, when you're a combat veteran, when you have, taken something from people like life, and when you have done things because you had to, not because you wanted to, not because someone made you, it was merely out of survival. When you can kill, it's out of survival, not because you want to. It's just the fact that who you are in that situation with, you can kill to protect yourself and them. It gives you that ability when you're in the armed forces. The reason why I can show you my face and look, you can look me dead in the eyes and know one thing. No lies can be told looking into mine. Because those that really do recognize where I'm coming from, you have my same eyes. If you look at my eyes, you can look at my soul and know that everything that I'm telling you can't even be garnered in a lie. It has to be built in truth because I'm built in truth. That's what happens when you get to know yourself and get comfortable being uncomfortable, even knowing who you are. See, I can be a killer, but I'm not a rapist. I can't even be intimate with a woman if she's not into me, any woman. So I have gifts that if I know specifically, if I'm dug, if I could be dug by a woman when she dig me, I know because when I walk up on her, her breath change. When I look her in her eyes, I can see how she feels about me. I don't give a fuck who she is. See, when you know who you are as a man, you can make that kind of change over a lady you don't even know. But she may know you, and she know who you are and what you can do. So you take her breath away. And don't ever be around a woman that you have already been intimate with when your life has changed. She'll nut up. She'll go fucking crazy. She don't sleep good at night either. See, it's a lot of women, they're so insecure and unabashed with themselves. They do all of these things to look so good. But the problem with most women is they've never been married, never been challenged. You've never had to be consistent. So all you know how to do is be a siren. You can give your puss up good, you can suck dick good, but can you cook? Can you clean? Can you organize? Can you do it day in and day out? Will you have bad days? Can you get through them when you have a bad day? Can you be a woman? You can be a whore, a slut, a bitch, and all of that is extremely easy to do. But can you be a woman and appreciate the ability to do such, to learn as such? Can you be a woman, ladies? That's all we want from you. I don't want you to act like me. I don't want you as my fucking homeboy. I don't like nothing that's masculine. When you're a real man, you don't want nothing around you masculine. You know why you don't want nothing masculine around you? Because you're already there. So why would you want some around you that you already are when it's that time to be the man, when it's that time to foster correction, when it's that time that I need you to listen and not talk? When will women respect men again? As simple as that to happen, I'm gonna tell you, it started from us in the first place. The devaluing of women is where this shit starts. You can't possibly wish to devalue a woman and you come from a pussy. You got a mama, don't you? But see, my pops them, they times, you know what I'm saying, they were pimps, players, hustlers. And the women knew they role too. So guess what? That down bitch, I always got to ride out in the sunset because she already knew what the operation was. She knew what was going down. She knew how to get down, how she was supposed to get down. She knew that shit was funky, messy, a little fucked up at times, but she knew daddy was coming home. And when daddy come home, daddy won with a whole bunch of bread and money and all kind of sacrifices that he had to do to get the paper. You see, that's when men were actually the prize. And they brought the money home to their family because they knew one thing. The one thing I can't do is I can't have kids. The only thing that can have a child and give me everything on this planet is you. I came from you, black woman. I shall return to you, black woman. Now you got all of these see, the thing is, black men are the new sirens. We got all these goddamn women on a motherfucking thirst trap. Boy, I tell you, white, black, and everything in between. They like, oh, I want that BBC. Yeah, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why you think I'm married? You know what I'm saying? I didn't get married young. I got married at a rightful age in my 30s. You see, I did so much in my teens, 20s, and 30s, even early 30s. Why? See, some men wish they could live my life. They wish that they were desired by beautiful women that didn't want nothing but you. They don't want nothing but your smell, your essence, your feel, your weight, your touch, your sound, the way you talk to them, the way they feel liberated when they hear everything you got to say. And then they like, how many women you do this to? You like, no, everybody don't get this. Because see, some women think that they're not special. They think you treat everybody the same. That's why our future, people like that nigga run the world. This motherfucker treat every goddamn woman he fucked like his goddamn number one. I had a conscience about everything that I have ever done. And then some women think that, oh, I know this nigga got way too much pussy. No, I would walk away from stinking pussy. I'll walk away from a woman that look gorgeous as hell. I'm not gonna fight through your stench. Are you serious? I'm not gonna fight through your funk. I had a woman gonna tell me I'm gonna give you some of this sweater coochie. I said, no, you're not. I don't do that. I don't even view women that do shit like that way. I don't think that you should ever degrade yourself and feel like you give a man stack of coochie and you know you smell bad. Again, in a man's mind, bad hygiene, bad morals, bad ethics, and you do this shit. You see what that little girl Biara said, fuck 3 men in one day and all of that kind of old raggedy shit. Be like, you had a bad yeast infection, that's all you got. Your morals, and then want to complain about being unwanted. See, I've always had a type. I I've admitted it to myself so many times. I just be like, damn, it always goes back to what you like, because what you like is what you are. See, women can make me or make any man into somebody that, women can blow your head up. And then sometimes women think other women blow your head up so damn much, they be thinking shit like, I can't tell that man how good looking he is. I can't tell him he handsome. He hear it all the fucking time. But you know what? I didn't hear it from your ass. That makes all the difference. So you're confrontational off the top. You don't even know how to give a man a compliment. And then you say, well, you hear it too much. Why should I? I'm like, you the only motherfucker that matter at that point in time, but you didn't do it. So the man that know who he is develops a bit of disdain for you because your next interaction is, "Hey, how you doing?" And you be like, "Oh, how are you?" Because you don't want to treat her nasty, and you probably still want to fuck her, but you just don't want to ever give up your manhood ways about yourself as to what you would have to even capitulate to by even offering the fact that you're interested in her. So you have to do one thing. When she said, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" You be like, I'm good. I'm well. Good. Well, how are you? Where does it go from there? Oh, I want to see how she's going to respond. Well, I kind of, I thought of, oh, you had a thought. See, that's where it get us men in trouble. Oh, that bitch done thought about me. So your ego gets really inflated and you like, I can get that pussy now. But you're not listening to her. When she said she thought about you, the first thing you should be is on guard. You thought about what? What did you think about? That's how what did you think about? And how did that go for you? Because if you show these signs of like, I want to fuck her so bad, you know what she's going to do? I can manipulate him so bad. So I prefer her to want to fuck other than manipulate. I'm in charge, not her. That's when I was younger. That's how I always won. I never capitulated. See, the thing is, what men don't understand about a woman, she wants you more than you want her. Because when she sees your value, who you are, how you get out, and you will look at her like 90% of men won't. And see, some men that don't have that swag, they'll try that shit. She be like, I don't give a fuck anyway. Who cares? They cold blooded. Cause she'll be like, you don't know who you is. They're like, you, I can go without you. I promise. And he'd be like, yeah, but I'm that. Money doesn't make you that dude. You should have got married a long time ago. And the majority of women you sleep with, you pay for pussy. They don't desire you. They just say, well, he got a little paper, so they might pity you. And they'll figure out a way to get wet because you got paper. He can take care of me. That's the first thing be on her mind, meeting your sorry simp ass. That's why she don't pay no attention to you. And as soon as she wants some penis, you are not the one on her list. I promise you that. Pal. Like, that's the thing about these billionaires and these millionaires. And, that's like I say, nature knows no color line. What I really be saying is like, people desire what they want, and they're gonna get it. I don't give a fuck what you do. Do you know how many white men are really in a place of defeatism? You're rich, and your wife says, I will not have sex with you. Fuck, man, like what? She's like, no, since I was in college, when I found out about BBC, and what is BBC? Yeah, all white girls know what BBC is. You black girls know because you are so accustomed to it. See, the problem is white women are going through a revolutionary crisis. They're like, I'm tired of being subjected, and I'm tired of not doing the things I want. I got all the money I want. I got everything. But the one thing I really want is what my daddy and my mama, that slut bitch, that's what the white girl said. I ain't talking about my mama. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying that white girl's like, my mama, that slut, she fucked a couple of black guys. I don't want to say the N word because I want to experience with them. I want to see, I want to know. And that's the one thing that drives that white lady crazy. I want to experience. And I salute you brothers out here for doing that. I have even, denied. I've denied a shit ton of white ladies in my life when I was younger because in my time it was extremely dangerous. It was like, no, it ain't dangerous. It's okay. I want to fuck. That's how they behave. And I had white homegirls, and it was like some of them, yeah, I done fucked a couple of white girls. But I'm just telling you, it's way different now. Like these white girls are competing. It's like I'm not only just vulnerable, I'm and then it's crazy and perplexed because these are the same women that love black men and hate black women. Like what the fuck, man? Like so that black man got a mama. He may have black sisters. He may be biracial, and he may still identify with being black, and his whole family may identify with being black. So when you try to be like, well, I love his death, like you got to understand, Becky, calm the fuck down, okay? Black men experience a tremendous amount of turmoil, and that's what you know. And I think you feel that. So you like, I have to. I have to. Do you understand what my father and my mother did? And you like, oh, so that's what bring about that equation. It's like, but you're not living in the real world. Yeah, that may be your desires, but you understand that black man and his mama, that black man and his sisters. See, you are offer gutter sex because you don't offer a solution, and you can because you have an allegiance to your father, but you had hankering. That's why y'all end up with so many goddamn biracial kids, and these kids got to come into this world broken, separated, and taken away from damn near both sides of their family from understanding. Because if they mother really does love their children, like if you show allegiance to me, You see how much access you have? And then if you see, show allegiance to their father because your father hates my family. I love my father. And he hates, see, all of that shit be going down like that. And it's so much turmoil that you bring these children into. You got to be more careful, more learning, more understanding of your behaviors. Shit. You mask your problems. I'm talking about these interracial couples and these people that they spend a shit ton of time trying to improve and be adjusted to the art of acceptance. That's see a lot of people that run companies in this country. They all run together. They all share the same concepts and ideologies, and they think we don't know. They think they're masking their and they speak of transparency. See, again, you have to understand the art of what you would call double talk. Tell you the truth in transparency and still lie to your face with audacity. See, Dr. A.E., we're going to have him on the show real soon. Tomorrow, hopefully. I've been giving him a little room to breathe because he's been getting settled back in. But he's full of fire, and I know he's ready to come on. But he had a lot of deadlines, so I wanted him on tonight. So I'm just trying to explain to you where we're going next in our conquest. It's about how there's an unspoken governance of behavior, actuals, that the government and corporate America portrays as the way we govern. But the only way you can understand how to fix their ideologies is to show them that you're not as gullible and as slow as they think you are. See, sometimes they try to sell you shit, and you're like, no, 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 that's still shit. No, no, that's still bullshit. I don't give a fuck how you sell it. That doesn't make sense. Okay? And the only reason why it makes sense to you is because the most glaring probability with most rich people or people that are so out of touch with how people succumb to them is because they are afraid and they don't feel like they matter. And they feel like the only way they can matter to you is get in front of your face and not tell you what they really feel. What they really feel is you're a self-consumed person that have was blessed with the audacity to be consumed, not by yourself, but by your own thoughts. CEOs have that. I'm a CEO of my own company. I understand how to balance, but a lot of them have to be humiliated, brought back down to size, um, treated less than. They got humiliating tactics. Yeah, they're all sycophants too. So you can overeat, underdrink, overlearn, underlearn, not learn, and think that you're still winning because you exposed yourself to something. But what if somebody is more efficient? Simply because they have stuck to one thing more than efficiency of self, ebb and flows, knowing when and when not to. That's the show. Always understand how to sleep, my people. Don't let everything run your mind and run it over in your mind and run it and play it back over and over again. Be secure. Get secure. If the numbers add up, lay it rest. I love you. I appreciate you. Like I said, my pops is here. He getting some rest, and I'm on guard duty. You understand? He like to be in my space. He loves to understand my way of being because it helps him with his way of being. He calls me 2.0. He says, number one. But I tell you what, he don't think no more of me than he think of his other children. We just have that specific connection, just like he have with his other. I love my pops, I love my mom, and I love the fact that I can really practice an immense amount of revelation with you guys. I told you we all learn together, we grow together, we are together. This is the Wheelers Podcast. This is the late night little, rant. You know what I'm saying? But it was about how to get some sleep and how to wear your sleep system. See, I have what you call, again, I have COP. I don't have COP, it's my pops. I have what you call sleep apnea. I stop breathing 51 times every hour through anxiety, trauma, being a combat veteran, as well as, truth be told, raised in America. So when I tell you, wear your sleep system, it's not a crime, it is a help system. It's what you would call air therapy. See, if I didn't have the VA and if I wouldn't appreciate me, that air therapy helps me heal my body. It helps me, it's breathing when I'm not. It's air therapy because it's healing my molecular compounds with spirit air and spirit. It's the same thing. So as long as you can get air in your body, you can renew. You have to. It's worth it. Don't think of yourself as less than. You've been traumatized, but don't always rely. Go 3 days on, 1 day off. 4 days on, 1 day off. Make sure you are not stressed out and you can breathe without advice. Get the treatments. You renew yourself, you renew your cells, you renew your being, you live a better life because it helps you breathe. Anxiety is a motherfucker. You don't understand how much you be taken away from yourself in the middle of the night in cold sweats. Just got off on the phone with my brother Nicholas Fox, who's going to have, he's going to come on here when he get ready, but I'm on today. But I tell y'all guys, I love you and understand something. Wear your sleep systems. Do not feel inefficient. Hey, that's the show tonight. I love you guys again. I did 3 tonight. Yeah. I like experimenting and I like being accurate too with you guys. So check it out. You notice my favorite part of the show? I'm going to tell you like this. Enjoy, understand how rest is good for you. I'm going to give you some rest as well. I'm just on watch duty. My pops. Yeah, he got a journey tomorrow. So we're going to chill out later. And I'm going to give me some rest as well. But I'm on watch duty. I'm all good. You know what I'm saying? So when he pop up and pop back down, I can pop up when he come up, when he go in the house and when we have our little session. Man, that's what family is for. You have to sacrifice sometimes. You have to be there even when you don't feel like it. If it's not there, be there. It works out better in the long run. I promise you. For your family, for your peoples, give them that advice, give them that knowledge. Don't ever make people feel less than or inaccurate for needing help. That's my favorite part of the show. Say it with me. The wheel is done. That's what's happening, Pimpin'. Be cool, keep it easy, get some sleep. Holla at y'all.